The NFL has made it back to London. Welcome inside Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Cleveland Browns. Will Reichert has it all teed up, and we're underway from Tottenham Hotspur. To return, Jerome Ford. Jukes out of one stop. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And leading them out, entering the league is a third-round pick, Brock, and one of college football's all-time passing leaders, Dillon Gabriel.
He enters the NFL with over 60 career starts. How about 155 touchdown passes, a Division I record? Caden almost 18,000 yards, and I wonder, can he use all that experience the same way Bo Nix did as a rookie in Denver? Only time will tell.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 31-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, Gabriel. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Throwing on 3rd down, Gabriel. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 34 yards. And the Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another one for Ford. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And the Vikings rush brings him down. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. And some professional English on that ball as it bounces out just short of the end zone at the 2-yard line. So we'll see the Vikings offense now for the first time. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year, the 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminded yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week, well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them. Go and put a score on the board.
This is close, but he is not in the end zone, Brock. By less than a yard, they avoid the safety. But boy, that was close.
You know exactly what this defense is thinking right now, Kate. They are thinking safety. Off the snap, boy, they crash the line and they're inching closer and closer to the end zone.
This is Mason on second down. That run good for 8. Now they've got third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Oh, he's going to run for it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Motioning the tight end now. From the shotgun, McCarthy has him on the quick hitter.
You know, Kay, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Third down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the first.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Now here he goes again. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets up the first.
12 more yards. That's another Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now in Britain. The Vikings, eager to get some points on the board. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. First and 10, here's McCarthy. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that finds him deep down the sideline. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Browns nothing.
Set to kick this away. Here's Ford on the return. Escapes a defender. He's brought down just inside the 25. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the second time. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's 4. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll fake the handoff. Now Gabriel. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns earn the chance to tie it before halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Setting up to try the point after. Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it! And the Vikings get it! Space on the right, he's got room! Into the red zone! And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2.
Well, I know you, Kate, and you know me, and I think we would both sign up for this kind of track meet. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they scamper it all the way back the other way for 2 on the board.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Returning it from the 4. Juke the defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Vikings and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14. Another try following the sack. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Slot receiver headed left. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. Another throw here for McCarthy. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for 1 more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. Got him in. It's Njoku. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Big thank you to our guy Scott Hansen and the gang down in Orlando. Got a close one here, Brock, as our second half gets underway. Two quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our second half. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Here's the Minnesota offense headed out to start this third quarter. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. It was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Another run for Mason. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Going on 3rd, McCarthy. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The Browns getting their offense out there. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock. The safety, really the only concern if they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. All right, starting the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
That That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Staying on the ground with 4. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Gabriel now to throw on 3rd. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
The Browns are lined up to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. The Vikings now set to take the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They've got 1st down from the 31. Mason gets it from the gun. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They send a man in motion. Off play action. It's McCarthy. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop it for the sack on what's likely the final play of this 3rd quarter. And the pressure drives them backwards. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. Browns in a dime set, 3rd down coming, trying to lock up those passing lanes. He's back to throw. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. Fair catch, but we can see both a flag and a punter on the ground. Let's see if this is a call for 5 or 15 yards. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down.
Automatic 1st down.
This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Running once more with Mason. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd
He'll throw it. Caught at the 20-yard line. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Well, we can hear it. Kevin Stefanski audibly frustrated with that call, and he'll throw the red flag out.
Previous play is under review.
Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. A give to Mason. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 17. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings go up by 12 in the 4th. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision. But when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Now McCarthy and the Vikings getting all set for the 2-point attempt.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
Makes the score Vikings 20, round 6.
Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I could still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down, touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away.
To kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Ford on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Looking to throw this one. Gabriel. That one complete to Njoku. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Browns losing by 14. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 29. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. He takes it himself. And that's a first down from Gabriel as he slides to a stop.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw, and he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Off the play action, here's Gabriel. He's going to tuck it and run. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Gabriel, 1st and 10. Thrash hauls it in. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, Gabriel. He'll try and run this, and they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. To throw. That's a first down from Gabriel as he slides to a stop. So it's a win for the Vikings. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say cheerio from London.